Yeah, I refuse to work over. Why would I do anything extra that's gonna go against me? I do not have the ability to work overtime.
Agreement to
Trying to
to
explain,
your
you cutting
issue.
me off. I'm trying to explain.
What are you not in agreement to, sir?
That's what I'm finna tell you. Can I talk?
Now that you know that overtime will be used in the calculation of support, you have opted to stop you working overtime.
Yes, sir. I don't work any. I haven't worked overtime in over 6 months, and I refuse to.
Larry Hines and Tyne Green. Whole truth and nothing but the truth, up you got?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Your Honor, this is a partially agreed order. The state is requested to read into the record what has been agreed to by the parties. The parties agreed to confirm the child support arrears in the amount of $545.87 as of July 31st, 2024, to be paid at $100 per month to begin on September 1st, 2023. Parties agree that there are no medical support or dental support arrears. The parties agreed for the non-custodial parent to carry the health and dental through his employer. The parties agreed that the non-custodial parent has one additional child, which the father has been given credit for that child for the calculation of support today. Parties agree that there's been no issues relating to family violence and there is no request for non-disclosure. The only issue before the court at this time, Your Honor, is the issue of the current child support. So at this time, Your Honor, the state would like to call the mother here in this matter. Ma'am, can I get you to state your name for the record?
Tyne Green.
And the name of the child or children that we're here in reference to?
Tyne Green.
And did you hear what I previously read into the record as the agreed portions of this order?
Yes, sir.
And are you still currently in agreement with those terms that were provided to the court?
Yes, sir.
And do you understand that the other party is currently employed?
Yes. Yes, sir.
And do you understand that the state has used the non-custodial parent's income for the Q1 and Q2 to calculate supports from the year of 2023?
Yes, sir.
And if the wages as proposed that were used in this proposed order, the state will request that the father pays a total of $1,209 per month for child support. Are you in agreement to that amount?
Yes, sir.
And to get that amount for the child support of $1,209, do you understand that the state used the father's gross income of $9,524.79 per month?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you have any additional information you'd like to offer to the court as it relates to this issue?
No, sir.
No further question for this party, Your Honor. At this time, Your Honor, the state would like to call the father here in this matter. And Mr. Hines, did you hear what I previously read into the record that was agreed to by the parties?
Yeah, I do, and I have.
Sir, are you in agreement with the terms that were previously provided that were agreed to by the parties?
No.
Could you explain exactly what you're not in agreement to that you previously agreed to?
I'm not in agreement because it seems to me that you.
Could you explain to the court what exactly you're not in agreement to?
Trying to explain. You cutting me off. I'm trying to explain.
What are you not in agreement to, sir?
That's what I'm finna tell you. Can I talk? You just said I made $9,500 a month. That's incorrect. So if I'm not mistaken,
about, Mr. Hines, I'm sorry to interrupt you too, but I think you're not understanding the question. Maybe we're going to talk about child support later, but what he's asking you about is, do you agree you owe $545.87 in child support arrears?
I didn't know I had any arrears, but yeah, I guess so.
Okay, and then do you agree to pay that at $100 a month?
Yeah, that's fine.
And do you agree to provide health and dental insurance for the future?
I've been doing that for the last 10 years, yes.
Okay, that's all he was trying to ask you about.
But that's what I was saying. It was misunderstanding because I would listen to all the stuff he was saying, like, did I agree to what he told her?
No, well, he announced at the beginning that we had some agreements. He announced the agreements, then he confirmed them as green, and then he asked her questions about the contested issue. So we're going to you, doing the same thing, trying to confirm the beginning parts, which are what y'all have agreed to, and then we can go into the parts that y'all don't agree to. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the parts you agreed to, except for child support, we're okay with those, correct?
Gotcha.
Okay. Let me pass it back to Mr. Tatum to talk about the contested issues.
Okay.
As it relates to your income, sir, are you currently employed?
Yes, sir.
And so do you understand that the state has used your reported income from your employer to calculate the support today?
Yes, sir.
And so based off of your quarterly wages that were reported by your employer for the Q1 and Q2 of 2023, we have calculated that you had a gross income of $9,524.79 as your gross income, and requesting that child support be set based off of that amount at $1,209. Are you in agreement to that amount, sir?
No, sir.
And could you explain to the court why you're not in agreement to pay the support based off of your income, sir?
Because I don't make $9,500 a month. The person that we talked to before that, the numbers are like right at a little bit over 8,000. So that's like $1,500 over that y'all charging me saying I make and I don't.
And so are you reporting that your employer incorrectly provided the amount that you made in the year of 2023?
No, it's not incorrect. I'm saying that was the overtime and that was what they was charging me for. But if you do the numbers of the last 6 months I've worked, I haven't worked any overtime and I don't make the amount of $9,500 a month.
However, you did previously make that amount. Is that correct?
Excuse me?
I said, however, previously you did make that amount, correct?
Yeah, last year before I know that overtime was getting counted against me.
So to confirm, so now that you know that overtime will be used in the calculation of support, you have opted to stop working overtime?
Yes, sir. I haven't worked overtime in over 6 months and I refuse to.
Okay, just to confirm, you have the ability to make that money, but you've chosen not to make that money just so you don't have to pay support. Is that correct, sir?
No, that's not correct. I don't have the ability to work overtime. The way overtime works in my job, you have to be needed. And in the area I was needed. I'm in a whole different area now, and it's basically just 8 hours a day.
And sir, just to confirm, you did previously testify that you have refused to work the overtime. Is that correct?
Yeah, I refuse to work over. Why would I do anything extra that's going to go against me?
So again, sir, you do have the ability to make that income that you previously
No.
made. However, you have chose to do otherwise because you understand that your child support will be based off of that. Is that correct?
No, it's not correct. I do not have the ability to work overtime. If that's the case, I would write my own check. I don't have that ability. That's not how it works, sir.
And sir, just to confirm, you did state that you stopped doing the overtime just because you knew that the income will be calculated for the support. Is that correct?
I stopped doing overtime because I'm in a new department, sir.
No further questions for this party, Your Honor. Again, the state is requesting that support be based off of the reported wages of its employer at the amount that was previously provided, setting support at $1,034.
Do we have any information over the whole year?
Yes, Your Honor. Give me just 1 second.
May I speak?
While he's looking for that there and doing some math, Mr. Hines, have you gotten a W-2 yet for the last year?
Yes, sir. I have it right here. I made like 90.
All right, tell me what the number says on top.
96,000.
I'm still
And
waiting for
that-
some more numbers.
Excuse me.
I'm sure it's not 96,000 even. What is
No,
it?
no. I'm pulling the paper out now.
Oh.
It's
No.
matter of fact, it's 91,314 and 51 cents.
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes.
The reported wages for the year of 2023 were at $96,562, which will be a gross income of $8,047, which will set the child support at $1,034 if it was to be based completely off of the wages for 2023.
Okay, so you understand, Mr. Tatum, your employer said you made $96,562 for last year.
Okay.
Does it say that on there?
Yes, it's 96,640 to be exact.
That's a little bit larger than what the AG calculated, but
They're like $4.
well, it's $100, but I'm not worried about $100 on an annual basis.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna set support based on your whole year average. Set support at $1,034. That'd be based on not just the first 6 months, but also the last 6 months, and that'll be the new amount. And then the part y'all agreed to, those are all fine with me. Those will be the order of the court. All right. The Attorney General's office will draft an order, email you both a copy. Y'all are done with court. You can press leave. Oh, yes, Mr. Tatum?
Just confirm the child support is to start as of September 1st, 2023. Is that correct, Your Honor?
That's fine. Y'all are done with court. You can press leave on the Zoom to exit out. Thank you.
Thank you.
How long have you worked at Primoris?
Probably about a week now. This week will be my second week.
Where were you employed before Primoris?
I worked at McDonald's.
So have you had a week that you've received overtime yet?
Oh, no, ma'am. No, ma'am.
But you're guaranteed right now 50 hours per week.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And that per diem, do you get that 6 days a week?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Okay.